And here we go. Welcome to the special of Ecto and Encounters, guys.
Hey everyone. I know you all are probably wondering what the heck is going on, why we would have just a show in the middle of the week for no reason. There's been some crazy things going on out there in the last week or so.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to tell you about first, everybody's talking about the lights in Colorado and Nebraska, but where else have they seen them, Denise?
New Jersey. New Jersey of all places.
Is that not crazy?
It is insane.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, right now we basically have, since Christmas in northeast Colorado and eastern and western Nebraska, there's been these weird lights in the sky, these drones, 17 to 30 of them nightly.
Wow.
They're flying in patterns and unison, and nobody knows. Homeland Security is getting involved. They don't know what the hell they are either. So they're claiming they don't. Other people, there's people say they have to know what they are. Not necessarily. And what's odd about these lights is they're very similar to the sound of what they are. Very similar to what was reported earlier this year by Tom Regan and his crew with the UFOs.
Wow.
Yeah, that we're following that ship and all that, all that stuff like in the Navy.
Yeah.
The same type of things are going on. And now you're saying they're seeing these lights in New Jersey. What in the hell is going on?
Right.
What are your theories on what these things are?
Dang, I'm not sure. We've been talking about it, and I just think since it's going to turn over to a new decade, I think they're just coming around again. I don't know why. That's so weird. I don't even know at this point what they're doing and why there's so many sightings in the past week. I
don't know either. This whole year there's been, last year was like the
biggest year, yeah. But why at the end of the year, though? That's so weird. So weird.
Right. The last year was like the year. And you know what's funny? This is really odd. This is a very odd coincidence. That guy that claimed to be a time traveler, remember him?
Yes.
He said last year that 2019 was going to kickstart the proof of aliens.
Oh,
he said this. He said in 2019 that it was going to kickstart. It was going to kickstart everybody's belief that that alien UFOs were going to come forward and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And it did. Which is, that's just totally off the subject. It's bizarre, but
yeah,
that was so funny. That actually came true. But I wanted to do the show tonight because, to me, our government honestly doesn't know what these things are.
Right. No, they don't.
The people that are witnessing these things, and there's videos. You can go to YouTube. There's video of it.
Yeah.
People have videotaped this. Major news organizations are reporting on this because nobody knows what they are. So, the reason I wanted to do this show is what if it is the possibility of it's something else?
Yeah.
And that's what this show is.
Exactly.
And are we in danger? Is this something that because what if it's not our government? What if it's something, what if it's another country? What if it's some, evil genius that's decided
Right.
what if it's just something altogether, just foreign, alien even.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to find more info on it. Seems like I can't find anything.
That's so weird because I'm finding a ton of it.
Where at?
all over. Just type in Google, type in lights in Colorado and Nebraska. You will just come up with all kinds of stuff. It is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, just absolutely crazy, this stuff.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, for a week before Christmas. Wow. From 7 to 10. Wow, that's a strange time, too.
Right? And people are out there every night, and like my friend said, she said what's crazy about it, it's not even the lights, it's just the fact of how they're moving. And Una said, she said, there's no way people are doing this with like your average
Why are they calling them drones, though? That's an
they don't know that they're drones.
Right.
They don't know for a fact, they're just assuming.
Yeah, mystery drones, really? Interesting that they're using that term.
Yeah. I think it's just something that they don't know what it is, but it's like, and even if they are drones and they know they're drones, it's like people got close-up of it, where are they coming from?
Right.
Right now, Homeland Security's all over the place up there.
Okay, anybody out there who's listening, any new information, please let us know. We'd appreciate it.
And it's spanning across 5 counties.
Wow.
Between 2 states. As of right now, they're thinking it's going to travel further, though.
I would think so.
Traveling in unison across these counties, and it's something like this similar. But there was only 3 lights, of course. But you know, like in Phoenix and all over, they've been witnessing these weird lights.
Yeah. Right. Oh my Lord.
So, like, yeah, you have to. You know, it's kind of funny. You have to ask, like, what the hell is going on?
Wow. That's insane. Yeah, I wonder where they're going to be next. That's kind of odd. What do you think, though? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I know that area, I lived up in that area for a little while, and I know that it's flat up there. Like, it's not like the normal part of Colorado where, like, the rest where there's mountains. This is, like, all flat prairie.
Interesting.
Barely, you know, some rolling hills, but not too much. So whatever there, it's open area.
Interesting.
Like, you know, it's range and fields and stuff like that, and a couple, you know, there's towns there, but they're not like major cities, and there's you know, factories and plants and stuff there, but there's nothing like metropolitan. It's not, so I don't know. I really don't.
Wow. Why so many, though, too? Wow.
Yeah, 17 to 30 has been, and people have been going out there every night.
Wow.
It's become like a thing now since before Christmas.
Yeah.
They've been coming out every single night, and people are like going out there. It's almost like close encounters. You know how the people are going out to look at it and stuff. And that's what's going on there. People are going out nightly. They're having like these watch parties just as. But now they're saying that all these government creeps are all over the place now.
Holy cow!
In these counties, yeah. My friend said that there's just government vehicles everywhere.
That's bizarre. Holy crap.
Yeah, government creeps are like showing up in the you know, I shouldn't call them creeps, but you know, showing up in the diners and stuff like that. And they're all over because they're spooked too. They're trying to figure out what the hell this is.
Oh, that's not good if they're spooked. Good God.
Right. But it's like they said though too, that could be a facade.
Yeah.
That could be a facade, them pretending to be spooked when they actually know what the hell's going on.
How fast? Yeah.
First time in history they've done that.
How fast were they there? There's a question. You know, if they were there,
right.
Or if they were there like super quick, that would give you an idea. You know how? You know, did they have prior knowledge to this? You know, did they get something?
I don't know, but they said the government creeps showed up in the last few days.
Okay.
But the lights have been there since before Christmas.
Okay.
Like the day, like Christmas Eve or something.
Yeah.
That must have been totally bizarre, huh? On Christmas Eve, like with Santa's.
Since a week before Christmas. Since a week before Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I wonder if they're going to try and tell us they were drones. I doubt it. Like we're going to believe. All these people are seeing this. You know, they're going outside and looking for it, and they're going to try and pass that off. I don't think they can. Wow.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So there is something going on. So everybody keep an eye to the sky, because who knows if this is just going to be in those two states. What if it's going to be traveling? Because they've seen them in New Jersey.
Yeah.
They've seen them in Colorado, Nebraska.
Yep.
You never know where these things are going to show up. So keep an eye to the sky. They might be in your area, too.
You never know. Almost like a reconnaissance. The military did say don't belong to it or come from any local bases. So.
Yes, they're saying they know nothing about it.
Why are they calling them drones?
I think it's, I don't know if they know they're drones or if they just similar drones. I don't know. And what kind of drones are they though? Are they like your average, like you buy in the store drones, or are these like government drones that look like planes? What the hell are they?
They're calling them identified drones. Why are they calling them drones though? That's the weird part.
Yeah. So they might be some kind of drones, but it's like, who's controlling them? This is my worry. I don't give a crap whether they're a drone or
Yeah, exactly.
Who's controlling them? And from what I'm hearing from various sources that live in that area, they're saying there's no way these can be remote controlled,
right?
Individual remote controls, because of the way they're flying.
Right. Yeah, it says they appear and disappear roughly the same time each night in swarms, at least 17 up to 30. That's a lot. But they say they don't believe they're malicious. It's almost like it's a recon thing. I don't know. Yeah,
they're saying it almost seems like they're doing some kind of mapping.
Yeah.
Of the area. And my question is, like, who's controlling these, and why are they mapping the area?
Right.
And why do they need 17 to 30 of them to do it?
Yeah.
So there's just a lot of things right now that are up in the air.
The FAA says,
we can figure out.
Right. FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, it has no idea where the drones where they came from either. And Air Force says, nope, they're not ours. I don't know.
Right?
Huh.
Well, exactly. So we have government agencies that are saying that they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Our aviation people are saying, we don't know what it is.
Right.
Local people are all coming out in droves trying to figure out what the hell these are.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking responsibility for what these are yet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And like I said, in this area, I mean, it's pretty country, but there's nothing spectacular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing there, too.
Why are they mapping this area?
Don't know. But that's exactly what they said. They appear to be searching or mapping out the area. Huh.
Exactly. So what are they, and who? Like you have those footage of, like I said, earlier this year they finally broke the silence that our aircraft carriers were being followed by like these drone-looking things. These odd little shaped things, and they have proof of it.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're showing up in our Midwest. What in the hell is going on?
Yeah. They're saying, let's see, they come in night, drones, lots of them, flying in precise formations. One witness said, Missy Blackman said, it's really creepy. One was hovering right over her house. Lots of questions, and nobody seems to have any answers. Large drones with blinking lights and wingspans of up to 6 feet. Although they may be perfectly legal, still they remain unexplained.
Yeah, because nobody's coming forward to
Right.
claim responsibility.
Right.
That's what's freaking me out.
Yeah.
There's not a single person coming forward and going, okay,
And
this is what's going
and
on.
apparently there is, apparently there is a company nearby that uses them for crop examination or something.
But why are they sending out 70 to 30 at night?
They haven't claimed responsibility either. That's the thing.
Oh.
Nobody has.
See, I have a friend who's very tech savvy.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that, that I was going, so there's no way these are, average remote control.
Right.
The human responses couldn't do what these drones are doing. But she said, if they had like a computer program where they could do it like that. So she's saying whatever this is, it has to be it's more than likely computer programmed. But they can't find the frequency, and nobody's taking responsibility.
Okay, that's the key. That's one key there. There's a clue. They can't find the frequency. Interesting.
Exactly.
Wow. This is just, and the people are afraid that what's going to happen is like all of a sudden it's just going to stop and there's no answers.
Yeah.
And they're scared. Sure, scared of the unknown. Sure. That's kind of creepy. Does anybody out there listening know anything? Let us know.
The only thing is, like I said, I'm getting stuff from people who live in that area, and I'm getting stuff from people who know people. What I'm saying? That there's no answers. Nobody has answers. This is on national news. This isn't like some oil hack conspiracy that people, say that people are nuts. This is like eyewitnesses. Hundreds and hundreds of people have witnessed this. It's all over the news, all over the world news. This is happening as we're talking right now.
Yep.
So we're just on here reporting to you. So like I said, we need to start watching the skies because this is happening there.
Yes.
It can happen anywhere.
Oh yes, definitely.
And in New Jersey, apparently.
That is crazy. There seems to be no media coverage over Nebraska and no indication any government, military, or other officials of authority are looking into them. Wow.
No, they are.
They are.
The ones in Nebraska, they are. The government creeps are all over there right now. And it's being reported on CNN. It's been reported
international now. Yeah, it's international.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. And like my friend said, there's government people. They're in the diners. They're everywhere up there in the counties. They're asking everybody questions. They're trying to figure out what's going on. It's whether they're really good at acting, or maybe the people working don't know. They're being told to go. Maybe our government doesn't know. Who knows?
They're saying no. None of them have anything to do with it. No branches of our military have any clue.
Right? Yes, I'm sitting here talking to people right now.
Yeah, well, tell us. If you got, you got some answers, you go look. They can sit out there and hover. They can descend very fast, take off very fast.
Oh yeah.
They pursued this one couple. Wyatt and his girlfriend Chelsea, they pursued lights for about 15 miles, driving as fast as 70 miles per hour. The theories abound. Go ahead.
No, I was saying what's really weird about this is my friend who follows the light said after a certain point, the drones turn off their lights. You can't follow them anymore.
Oh my God.
They're being followed, the lights go off. But they're still there.
Excuse me. Wow.
Right?
You can't drive up in the sky.
Had night vision on his camera.
Right.
And when they were following them, like once the drones figured out they were being followed on a road, like no matter where they went, their lights would go out. But on his night vision, you could still see them.
Wow.
So they're intelligent, so they know what's going on.
Yes.
They know they're being followed, whoever's doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's obviously cameras on the drone if they know they're being followed.
Yep. A lot of theories are going around. Private companies could be using the aerial robots to survey for oil or natural gas. Oh, wouldn't they have done that by now, though?
And wouldn't they be doing it during the day?
Yeah, exactly. Or somebody's doing practice runs for a drone show.
Okay, and then there's in a couple of their survival groups I'm in, there's a lady in there, and she has a very good theory. She thinks that it's our government trying to do night vision and stuff like that, practice in a place where there isn't a lot of people.
Yeah, there's enough.
I mean, this is of course conspiracy, but she thinks that it has something to do with what's going on in Virginia. Because it's for all of you who don't know, there's getting ready to be a showdown in Virginia because they're thinking of taking the guns and all that. So she thinks it has something to do with that, which we don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, you'd think something like that, mapping out or something, they do that during the day where they could see, not at night.
Right.
Yeah, they have no, according to the departments, the sheriff departments and stuff, they're warning people not to fire at them.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. I mean, so it's like they don't know what it is, so they're telling people not. So whether they don't want us to shoot down their expensive drones, they're really free.
Yeah, if that's what they are, but actually they have there are some laws on the books about it, but apparently shooting down an aircraft, no matter what it is considered a federal offense.
Well, I mean, if they shoot it down, who's going to know they shot it down, you know?
Yeah.
But the bed is dead in the water.
I think I saw...
That's what I would love to see somebody just shoot one down and just see what the hell it is. I mean, I'm not telling you...
No.
We're not telling people to do this, okay?
Right.
What is a slingshot?
Yeah. There you go. But what if it's flammable? I mean, they could be shooting something down that's going to burst into flame and catch shit on fire. So maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just have no idea what the hell's going on here.
There's some freaky stuff that I'm telling you. He says, oh wait, hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
I've got something.
Okay.
So the lights are starting again tonight, but there are not as many out there.
They're on the news, that's why.
It's 5 to 10 over in Yuma County right now. This is going on right now.
Right now, guys, this very second.
So,
Lord of God.
And what's really freaky is I used to live right in that area.
Oh my God. That is insane.
Yeah, that's when I was living in Colorado. That's where I lived, is in that area.
Wow. Yeah, Yuma County. A single drone hovered about 25 miles away over the town of Paoli. It didn't move. It didn't move all night. It just hovered over the town all night.
Oh, that would freak me out more than seeing 17 to 30 in a field.
This hovered over that town.
One drone hovering over my town
all night, never moved.
That would freak me out.
Yeah. Yep.
That would bother me. I'd be like, what in the hell is going on here? Like, why are we being surveyed? I think I would be tempted.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be tempted to take that thing right out of the damn sky.
Yeah. They fly
freaky.
It stayed over the town. It didn't move all night. Just hovered there all freaking night. Oh God. Yeah, that's kind of... They fly too high to be heard, but can be seen by their strobing white lights along with red, blue, and green. So you have like 4 colors. Well, white's not a color, but
What? What was?
a drone. This area. Oh wait, now here's something interesting. This area has been a hotbed of cattle mutilation in this area since 1975.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's where a lot of the cattle mutilations happen. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
So what is going on?
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's some there was one UFO following the car. You can see it YouTube. UFO following the car. He videotaped it through his windshield. So he said, bear in mind, but it's very clear. I have been seeing this on every clear morning and evening when my husband and I go out. I decided to try to get the video every time I see it, make it public, in hopes it can be explained. Interesting.
You know, what bothers me about this nose is like I said, that special, you know,
Yeah.
where they were talking about how the drones followed the aircraft carrier and how our government tried to cover it up and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
yep.
And it's like they have that on video.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, listen to this. This was a year ago. Gatwick Airport during Christmas travel season. Supposedly, there was more drones seen, and they chalked it up to they called it drone hysteria. At one point, a senior police officer said it was a possibility there never had been a drone. Yeah, but Gatwick's chief operating officer dismissed the suggestion that the number of sightings had been exaggerated, or there had been no drones at all.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
First thing, so many people out there
Yeah.
with video and
Yeah. And also, they brought up a good point. Is, okay, when you're mapping or looking at an area, your drones would be far apart to cover the whole area, correct? Why are they bunched together like that?
that's exactly it. They would have nothing to gain from this.
Exactly.
Somebody said this is a military project using these just like an angel has fallen, black locust.
Okay. All right. Well, good explanation as any. Oh, they're kind of weird looking. I'm looking at one. And it's like the green light is up top, and then the space, and then a little smaller light, and then another space, and horizontally it looks like orange or red, and then a big bright white light, and then at the tail end, it looks like a J sideways, is what it looks like, but there's spaces in between, which is kind of strange looking.
Yeah.
You can look at all these on YouTube. There's a bunch of them. So
They're all over. Look on
Yeah.
the news sites, YouTube, everywhere. There's videos, there's pictures. I mean, it is just insane. The stuff that you can find on this. So this
Yeah.
is not something that's made up. This is not some conspiracy rumor. This
No.
is something that is actually happening. It's going on.
and it's actually happening now there. So you know, we're bringing you up to date stuff here. So this isn't just one incident. It's going on now. And they seem to appear and disappear about the same time each night, from about 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Now here's another person that says that there's no drones at all, that they think it's a holograph. then it's our government testing holographs again.
Okay. But why do local and federal government authorities say they have no idea where this is coming from?
Yeah. Right. Here's my friend again. She says, speaking of government creep, she says there's two right down the road from my house right now, sitting in a vehicle.
Oh my God! Tell them to bring you coffee. See if they do it. Yeah. And what they're doing, he said that Phillips County Sheriff Thomas Elliott had no answer for where the drones came from or who they belonged to, but he has a rough grasp on their flying habits. He said it looks like they've been doing a grid search, a grid pattern. They fly one square and then they fly another square. That's interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So maybe people are right. Maybe it is surveillance.
Well, from who?
I don't know. Maybe it's our government testing stuff again.
Well, they said the U.S. Army Forces Command said all the drones, any drones that are out there, did not belong to their organizations.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, you'd think if it was just that, they would say, yeah, they're ours. Be like, way to go, scare people. Oh, they're urging residents not to shoot down the drones as they could be highly flammable. That's the gist, anyway.
That they're highly flammable?
They could be. If they are actual drones, they could be highly flammable.
Go shoot one down and have a freaking...
Well, they say if you shoot a drone down over your house and it lands on your house, you might not have a house left. So...
shoot it out in the field then and have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I
don't do that. I'm not encouraging people to shoot down drones.
Yeah.
You're
No.
being sarcastic.
Crazy.
Don't do it. You don't know what it is.
Yep. And this has been going on since the week before Christmas, and it's still going on now.
So how wild is that, people? Think about this. As we're speaking right now, these lights are, government people are all over this area. They're trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Local government doesn't know what it is.
Nope.
Air Force and the aviation people don't know what these are. And they can't find a frequency.
Okay. Yeah. This is what they're saying. The Denver Post says they were the first to report, of course, on the string of strings. Of course they were. But anyway, local law enforcement, the FAA, DEA, U.S. Army, and the Air Force have all stated they have no idea what these aircraft are or who they belong to.
Oh my God.
There you go. So all those organizations had not a clue. That one that hovered over that town all night, that's creepy.
Yeah, I seen the video of that. That lady was like, "This is freaky," and she showed different times that it was out there.
Yeah.
She videoed. She went out and taped it each, a little bit, every like 2 or 3 hours, and it stayed over that town the whole night.
Yeah, it just stayed where it was. That's crazy. And about 8 more flew over Haxton, about 10 miles down the road. Wow.
It's got to be our government. Who the hell else?
Oh, none of those agencies are taking credit for it. I don't know.
They're not going to. Like I said, when I was outside of Edwards Air Force Base, they were denying. We were seeing this plane. Everybody was.
Yeah.
Like, it's not one of ours. It's not one of ours. And then their non-existent plane crashed on the side of a highway one day, and then they had to.
Okay. I mean, what would ours be doing out there mapping stuff? That makes no sense.
Unless they're testing for stuff. They're testing new drones. I mean, that's always a possibility, I think.
The FAA does have rules for drones. That weigh less than 55 pounds and requires such aircraft to be flown during daylight hours within sight of the pilot. No higher than 400 feet above the ground and not over people. There's a bunch of other rules. So they're supposed to fly them during the day, anybody who has any.
I was talking to you and they have a drone and they only keep it at their house.
I love how they say that, but then they all have lights on.
Yeah. How do they know that they're drones for sure?
I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing they're just using that word because, I don't know.
Yeah, they're calling them drones for whatever reason. Because the FAA does have rules for drones, so why are they so insistent that these are drones? We don't know what they really look like, do we? It's dark. I don't know.
Well, she said when her friend had the night vision on that it looked like a drone.
Okay.
But it wasn't like one of our type, like a kind of drone you buy in a store.
Okay.
It looked more like a government drone.
Yeah.
The question is it actually our government?
Yeah.
Or, tell you what though, I'll be watching the sky a lot more, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yep.
So what do you guys out there think it is, honestly? Now, there's a lot of people out here that think it's the government, of course. And then there's other people think it's from another country that they've managed to infiltrate our... But I don't see how that could happen.
No, and why would they pick such an...
Our Homeland Security was already shot them out.
Right.
So I have a feeling that our government does know what these are because I think that they would see it as a threat.
Yeah, you would think so, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I honestly don't see how they would allow them to still be there.
Exactly.
If it wasn't one of theirs.
Maybe. But if Homeland Security can't figure it out, then, what is it? Where are they coming from? Wow.
And then you have, like, the whole holograph theory, which I've always said that's what I thought the flights were.
Yeah.
I've always thought that. I thought it was our government testing holographs. So, that's always a possibility, but I don't see why they would do it there. It's just, it's a pretty country, but it's nothing like, there's no Great Canyons or...
Right, there's nothing there.
Bodies of water. I don't understand why they're there.
Yeah, but I don't think they would pick some remote spot in Colorado, Nebraska, / Nebraska.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd, be over Washington somewhere, or, they could even fly over here. We have Davis-Besse. It's a nuclear plant. Why not places like that if they're going to do that? So, weird. You would think they would pick places, something like that, to, I don't know. You think they'll let it? Do you think we'll know for sure, ever?
I don't know. The only way I think that we're going to actually know something is if somebody can actually get a hold of one of these things.
That could be true. Or it could be very true. Or they finally admit, yeah, it was ours. I think they're going to have to come out. They have to say something because too many people have videotaped it, And
it's already made now.
It's international news already. Yeah. So they're going to have to...
It's on BBC News.
Yes.
It's going across the ocean.
Yep. So they're going to have to get an explanation out there. They're not going to let this one lie, I don't think. They can't.
For anybody that's just tuning in, we are talking about the lights that have been seen since before Christmas.
Right.
Over northeast Colorado and western Nebraska. This is spanning over 5 counties in 2 states. And it's 17 to 30 drones that have been spotted flying together. And in one case, there was just one drone that just hovered over a town.
Yes.
All night long.
Yeah, it didn't move. It was just there. And as we speak, they're seeing them now. So.
Yep, they're out there as we speak.
Yes. It's crazy. Yeah, they're going to have to give an explanation for this.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a weather balloon again.
Oh, but this ought to be good. Yeah.
There are 17 weather balloons that'll crash.
Yeah.
In the front. You know that's coming.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, it's just strange that nobody, the FAA, the DEA, all these agencies, U.S. Army and the Air Force, they have no idea what these are. So, we shall see. Hopefully it'll unfold.
Oh, thank gosh, it makes me want to drive that way.
I know, right?
Take a few days and just head on over and go check it out. People are already doing that. I'm sure people are driving from all over to go take a look at these.
Yeah.
So maybe the more people that get involved, the more answers we'll get.
Yeah. But the Sheriff's Department asked residents no longer need to call because they know they're there. So, yeah.
So they must have gotten flooded with calls.
Yes, totally. The thing is, if they can't find the frequency or anything, then... Because I think they were looking for somebody close by in a radius of what, I don't know how much it would be, but to see if somebody was operating them. You would think.
Yeah, but, according to them, they can't find a frequency.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
He's obviously, I don't know, maybe it's a cloning thing, but I have no clue.
Yeah.
I've been sitting there racking my brain trying to figure out what the hell it could be. And
Yeah. Yeah. Watch it be some teenager who got bored. One of those, sort of like War Games. The movie.
Oh God, that would be horrible.
Yeah. Watch, it'll be something weird. I don't know. I doubt it. I think that's just way too many.
Yeah. It's 17 to 30. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, like she said, there's no way these are individually exposed. That would be 17 to 30 people.
Right.
Would have to have a drone.
Yep.
They would have to have their own remote control. They'd have to be totally in unison, not hitting each other, not getting information. It's not possible. So it has to be computer run.
Right.
There has to be a computer frequency that's running these things.
Well,
they can't find the frequency.
Exactly. And you'd have to be able to peel one off or a couple hovering over these towns. I don't see that happening. No. That would be, that's not going to happen. I agree with you there.
They're looking like this is just amazing. So I want everybody, like tonight, just look out their window, look at the sky.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're being seen in Nebraska, Colorado, New Jersey, where else are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's got to be something else involved here. If they could turn on and off your lights, that means they could be traveling above your house right now, and you wouldn't even know it. That's really freaky to me.
Yes.
To just turn off their light.
Yep. And the fact that all this activity is happening, doesn't happen till sundown, like 7 p.m. Makes it intriguing.
It's very intriguing.
Yes.
Because right now, it gets dark, around 4 or 5 o'clock, like 5, 6 o'clock out in that area.
Yep.
So if they're appearing like an hour and a half to 2 hours after the sun already set.
Right.
So what are they doing? And why are they?
Yeah, that's the big questions. That is the big questions. Crazy. I mean, if it's one person, like what they're calling electronic warfare, if it is, 17 drones flying at once can surveil a broad area and be re-rolled by a nefarious actor to strike 17 pinpoint fixed targets near simultaneously. So,
That's
yeah.
not scary at all.
No. They're saying there's no need to panic, but of course the mystery behind these aircraft should be solved. Is there a dark agenda? We don't know.
This person sent me a video they want me to watch, but I can't watch it right now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, let me put you on silent. I'm going to see what they're talking about.
Do
real
it.
quick.
Yeah, I'll put some facts out there.
Keep on keeping on for
Yep,
a minute. I'm going to
sure.
watch this video and see, because they're saying that I need to watch it. So
Okay, watch it.
It's pretty important.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not going to hang up. I'm just going to put you on silent.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. Okay, Michelle has got a video in. She's going to take that they say she needs to see, so she's going to take a look at it. In the meantime, I'll give you some things that are going on there. Update at 4:45 Pacific Standard Time. It is worth noting, though, that not far from where these drones were sighted, the FE-1 Air Force Base's intercontinental ballistic missile fields begin. Roughly 30 miles northwest of Haxton. It's just something to keep in mind, although the Air Force has said, we have no idea, they're not ours, along with the DEA, FAA, and the U.S. Army. So, Homeland Security is involved. They're looking into these things, of course. This is just crazy stuff. It doesn't need to be a federal agency, the military, or some defense or aviation contractor. It could be a small group with some resources can do this. But they can't find the frequency which it is coming from. So is it being controlled, computer controlled? That's another question to be answered. If the grid pattern reports are accurate and autonomous waypoint navigation is being used, it's crazy. Drones of this size can carry relevant payload of deadly explosive. Okay, thanks. No, we don't want to panic. Thank you. Crazy. This is just totally crazy, and this is going on now as we speak in Colorado and / Nebraska. The law is puzzled there in Nebraska, of course. Residents and law officers in Perkins, Chase, Hitchcock, and Lincoln counties spotted flocks of unmanned aircraft with multicolored lights filling the sky Sunday and Monday, floating and flying on. The Perkins County Sheriff saw stationary drones with red, green, and white navigational lights Monday. One of his deputies saw several flying in a flank formation near Venango, headed west toward Colorado. His office also fielded reports from Grant and Brandon, and he heard drones were spotted as far east as south of North Platte. So they are in that area for sure. To the south in Chase and Hitchcock counties, the drones lit up the sky and social media. Monday with reports of activity above and around Imperial near Palisades. So, crazy. Somewhere, an eyewitness counted 19 in the skies above her home. Hang on. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had to hang up to watch the video.
I figured you did. Okay, Michelle is back.
It talked about everything. It just talked about everything that we've already talked about. People were saying that it's almost like this movie. Have you ever seen the movie How It Ends?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they said that that's kind of how that started. These things were like mapping out. I was like, oh, that's comforting. That they were like like, going in formation, mapping out the, like in grid formation.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's what these things are doing, that they're mapping out in grid formation right now.
What?
But like they're doing like square miles, and then they move on to the next square, and they're doing this over 5 counties.
There you go.
Yeah, it was just like like a podcaster, but a video podcaster. He was taking calls, and they were talking to people that were same thing, like we're doing now. Talking to people live, and they're telling me what's going on, and that's what they were saying.
Very cool.
Like they're being watched.
Oh.
So.
That's creepy. Yeah. That's just creepy.
Just a little. Just a little.
So the government is involved. We have Homeland Security. Men in Black may be out there. Apparently they're sitting in vans. So.
Yeah, that's what they're my friend, she calls them government creeps.
They're
all over the place.
Yeah. So, apparently they're taking this not lightly, obviously, so, wow.
But how is it they know nothing? This is our government. How is it they're trying to tell me that our government, this has been going on for, a week and a half, 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
It's like, how is it our government does not know anything yet?
Yeah, because they don't.
Letting this go on, not knowing what it is.
Yep, and people are out there. They are investigating it, but no answers. That's it. Well, I don't think they took it seriously until this past week. I think they kept an eye on what was going on, but didn't actually take any action until this past 7 days at least, or less.
Well, my friend who's in law enforcement, he says how this works, he says initially they take calls.
Yeah.
They go to investigate. They take notes, whatever. They keep watching, and then they contact government agents.
Right.
So he said it's usually about a week process.
There you go.
Before they can even get the feds out there, not that they take them seriously. So.
Well, there you go. That's why it took them.
But how do we not know? Don't we have radar or something? Don't we,
They're below, I think they're below the radar. They're about 200 to 300 feet up. Yeah. They're not that high up. 2 to like 300 feet up. So I think you wouldn't even see them. Apparently they're not noisy because you can't really hear them. But you can see them, so until they turn their lights off anyway. Which is...
Unless you have night vision.
Yeah. And then hovering over your tail, which is creepy enough. Wow. I don't know. That whole thing is bizarre. The whole thing. Wow. I don't know what to think at this point. Wow. Did you hear anything? Were they people scared?
This was crazy.
Yeah. Were the people scared, or were they just like...
A couple people, she said, were really freaked out. They wouldn't even come out of their houses. And then there were other people, of course, that are, the me's of the group that are out there. Cool, I'm getting this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those idiots that go out during tornadoes. But she said, for the most part, people are just wanting answers.
Well, yeah.
They just want to know what this is. That they're all watching it closely, and they just really want to know what it is.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I want to know too. Absolutely. Trying to see if I see any updates here. Apparently, if you watch the Today Show, it was on there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's on just about every news organization across the country, which I don't trust them too much either.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Videos don't lie, and these are from people. These aren't from them.
Right.
These are from, people who live there.
Apparently they're not doing anything. They don't seem malicious, but just hanging around is creepy enough.
Exactly.
It's creepy. Yeah, it is. I don't blame you people for...
Like I said, for me, the creepiest one was the one that was just hovering across
Yes.
the town.
Yeah, just stayed there all night. So weird. Like I was watching all of it. Oh, weird. Yeah.
They're watching the ants. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they destroy their mound. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The weird thing is it's going across 5 counties.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
like I said, I live in that area. It's pretty, but there's nothing there.
No. It's flat land.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's prairie land. It's, there's a couple of hills, but there's no mountains, there's no bodies of water. This is like totally unlike any alien or UFO type thing that you normally hear about.
Right.
And where do they go?
Yeah.
That's my question.
That's another question,
when
yeah.
they're done at the end of the night, where are they going?
Yeah.
Nobody sees where they're headed. Nobody.
Nope. No. You'd think they would be. I don't know. That's so weird.
Yeah.
And maybe we shouldn't shoot at them. I don't know. What if they're not from around here? Let's not start anything. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. Every alien story that's been on the movies has all started in like a remote location.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Don't shoot at them. I don't think.
Signs. Close encounters of the third kind.
Yep.
Smaller towns. So yeah.
Probably not a good idea. Just saying.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yep.
Wonder the why.
Exactly. See if I see any updates or anything. Interesting. Let's see if I see anything going on here.
I know I'm trying to get live updates for people, and they're just saying that, they're there, that they just went to a different county, or stuff like that. But I'm not getting it. Like they're not doing anything odd.
Yeah.
Odder than what they've been doing.
Right. Yeah.
Or odd.
Yeah. There you go. Odder.
Odder.
Okay, I'm looking.
Sorry, mister. She told us we might find out what happened to the professor.
Okay, nothing yet.
Yes, I'm looking for any kind of
Yes,
live update.
yeah.
What's going on?
Yes.
Let me see. I don't know about you, but this is kind of creeping me out a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yes. I would say so, yes.
I think I found something. Gee, it looks like a drawing of those totem poles we saw when we flew in.
Exactly.
And I'll bet that's what the professor saw when he...
Yeah, so far.
This is just the closest one I have was 5 hours ago. Like as
Yeah.
far as news
Yeah.
wise.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's some definite creepy stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, can't see anything updated any more than 5 hours ago. So, well, other than that, we know that we were told the lights are going on now, too, so.
I had something like somebody in Minnesota claimed they seem like yesterday, but they don't speak so.
We better get the chief's dog sled and go after him.
Okay, supposedly these drones are.
Scooby, take charge of these dogs.
These drones are huge.
Okay, yeah, they're calling them giant drones. That's what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that the people who have the night vision are claiming that they're light color and that they're huge.
Look at this.
They're huge drones. Interesting.
Yeah.
And it says that the sheriffs, the cops, everything are extremely concerned and worried about these things.
Yeah.
And now it says that it says FAA is investigating them now too.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
that's what I'm saying. Nobody seems to know anything.
Oh, here's something interesting
Okay.
that I just came across. It said that birds in the area have vacated.
Oh.
Where these drones have been, the birds have vacated. Even on the ground, you won't see them.
Holy crap. Now that's an unusual point. Seriously.
Yeah. Where these things have been,
Yeah.
birds aren't there.
Okay. That's an interesting observation there.
It's unproven, just so people know that it's unproven. It's just somebody stating that where they've been, there's no birds. I'm not saying I don't believe them. I'm
Right.
just saying that there's no solid proof as to what their claims are.
Right.
But
Right.
they're saying that the birds aren't there.
Interesting.
So no birds where the drones have been. So apparently they must be putting off something. They must be putting off some kind of heat or radiation or something that's freaking out the birds.
Something is. Absolutely. Huh. Yeah, as far as them looking for oil or natural gas in that area, I think it's been done many years ago. So why would they even be doing that? That doesn't make any sense either.
It says here that they've got a 6 foot, that they're estimating they can have a 6 foot span.
Right.
So imagine that these drones are 6 feet.
Yeah.
So you think about the little drones they saw, so they're obviously not. They have to be our government. They have to be. There's just no other explanation. Because there's no way that they're going to allow these things to keep flying without knowing what they are. They would have already been there, done that, taken them down, had them taken apart again.
Something, I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I just don't see how it can't be ours. It says overhead they were probably doing 30 to 40 miles per hour.
Right.
They weren't racing or flying around.
Right.
Just go. And it's going in unison. It says one resident who spotted a drone last week gave chase while he was driving behind about 50 miles an hour. So lost the drone when he ran out of gas.
Yeah, they were chasing it, but they ran out of gas. Yeah. Weird. Except for the ones that peel off and hover over towns, apparently. All night long. That is...
Right. Well, yeah, so you know it has to be... Because it's obviously not gas-powered. It would run out of gas.
No, the car did.
No, I'm talking about this drone. If it was over a town all night long...
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, gas... Yeah, that's not a problem, apparently. Huh. Good observation there. I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
the sheriff's office, we just want to know if one lands, if we can get our hands on, or
Yeah,
if they see someone operating them. That's what we're looking for now. He said, we already know they exist.
yeah, no kidding. State the obvious.
Yeah.
So yeah, wow. Interesting.
And here again, they repeated the fact they cannot find a frequency.
Yeah,
And this is from the sheriff's office.
yep,
They've been trying to find a frequency, they cannot find one.
no. Nope.
If you want to, there's maps
Yes,
of where they've actually been located and the areas that they're quote-unquote mapping out.
right. Supposedly mapping out, yeah.
Yes.
We don't know what they're doing actually. Are they actually mapping it out? It appears to be that way. Let's put it that way. They're not saying that's a positive thing, that they're doing, but it's a good possibility.
Exactly.
Relax, Shay. It's just a pair of lighted tunnels in the ice.
That's strange. What would electric lights be doing in a snow beast's cave?
Okay, apparently this isn't the first time this has happened. Over Colorado.
Take that tunnel. Don't take
Strange lights were in the skies over Colorado in September. Bright lights in the sky.
Listen. There's no need to panic.
Yeah.
The mystery behind the aircraft should be solved, and whoever doing it should receive some sort of penalty for executing these types of operations outside of the FAA regulations, even if there isn't a dark agenda behind it.
Yeah.
Don't panic, though.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what the hell it is. They're probably watching you right
Yeah.
doing God knows what,
Yeah.
but don't panic.
Don't panic. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Don't panic. Just because they're hovering over your town. Yeah, just because.
Now, if I was there, my ass would be panicking.
Yeah.
And I'd be right down that rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yep.
What is going on here?
But don't panic, especially if one hovers over your town all night. It's all good. It's okay. These poor people. You wonder how they're sleeping. That poor lady. That would freak me out. I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing that was out there.
What's really weird about this is another person made a connection that I think is quite interesting. There was a big, strong storm that happened right before Christmas.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
these things showed up right after the storm.
There you go. That's interesting. It's another good observation.
With the storm?
That's possible. Yeah, that was Winter Storm Gage, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Yeah, one of those.
There's people here that actually have big close-up pictures of them.
Yeah.
And they are freaking huge.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
So some people are seeing these are the supermarket drones. And
Yeah, no, they're not.
And these are not.
No.
See, these are small airplanes.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
They're huge.
Yep. Yeah, they are.
Something tells me we're getting close.
Interesting.
Yeah, very, very.
It's coming from in here.
Yep.
Now, another person here says that they claim that they've seen parts of these drones moving, almost like an arm.
Oh, interesting.
They were going out. Huh.
That's interesting.
I think so.
Uh-oh. Huh.
We made it. Now all we have to do is capture the storm.
Wow.
Someone just north of the snow beast.
So what is that all about, I wonder?
They'll be helpless.
I don't know.
Someone here.
Don't shoot them down. Yeah.
That might not be a good idea. Like I said,
Well, if you don't know what they are, government, why aren't you
Yeah.
shooting them down?
yeah, yeah.
So that's what makes me think that they know. They must know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's all strange and
Run by their feet, the professor's assistant. Once we put the clues together, it was really simple.
I don't know.
Came across the black snow while doing research for
Well, here says,
realized there was a huge oil pool there.
oh, the joke was, if they're spying on me, I hope they at least put me on their Instagram.
Okay. There you go.
That's hilarious.
That's great. Yeah, I don't.
We're ready to take off. We're scooping.
That's interesting.
Yeah. In Nebraska at one point, Missy Blackman counted 19 drones in the skies above her home. This is near Palisade. Some were flying formations in small groups. Others were just hovering there. And that over
Where
that
was
town, Nebraska. One floated above the town for more than an hour. And then
Oh my God.
at least 3 spent time fewer than 500 feet above her property. This was 8:30 p.m. Monday, and some were still there.
Monday?
I'm sorry?
This last Monday?
Yeah,
So it was in Kansas too.
and
Okay, so now we have Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and New Jersey.
yeah,
Things have been spotted.
mm-hmm.
Y'all need to look outside, look to the skies, because there's probably something there.
And she said the 3 above her property, 500 feet. She spotted drones around 8:30 p.m. Monday, and some were still around more than 4 hours later. So, probably the most significant one we saw was a really, really, really bright one that hovered over the center of Enders Lake. We saw several other ones, but they were all little and mostly the same, but this one was different and really bright. Really, really, really bright. Uh-huh. Yeah, the FAA, DEA, U.S. Air Force, and U.S. Army Forces Command all said they have no clue. I love it. They don't seem to be violating any local laws. Okay. That's a heck of a thing to say. But okay. I don't know. Crazy.
I know, I keep reading and reading, like, all this stuff, and it's like, so this to me at this point, whether it's our government or if it's something else, to me, I see this as an attack on the American people. This is me, and the reason I think this is, whatever this is mapping out and gridding.
Yep.
You know, and mapping out in grids where we are, what we're doing. So they're hovering over places, so they're watching us.
Okay, but why pick that remote area of all places?
But apparently it's not just that remote area. It's in New
Well,
Jersey,
yeah,
it's
true.
in Kansas. And so it's like,
True.
this is the one that's making the national news.
Right.
But apparently they're all over the place. So to me, this is just my opinion, that I see this as kind of an attack on the American people because, I mean, not so much an attack as like a physical attack, but whether it's our privacy or whatever else, what are they doing? What are they wanting? And I do, like I said again, my personal opinion, I think this is our government doing this because they would have already shot those things out of the sky to figure out what the hell they were. They would not have let them go on this long. Because they're not going to shoot them out of the sky because they're ours.
Maybe. Again, maybe they're thinking...
Or they know something we don't.
That's possible. Now that's a real possibility. Try to see if I see anything new. Don't see anything.
Yeah.
So, but I apparently like.
What do you see this as, honestly?
I'm sorry?
What do you think this is? What do you see it as?
I don't know if it is our government. I think something would have at least leaked out by now if it was. Okay, number one. I mean, everybody's scrambling. They don't know. They can't find the right frequency. And they have about every frequency known. So they can't find that. They've done a search of, a radius around here about where people would have to be to control these things. Nothing's come up. Can't find a thing. So I right now, I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
Yeah, it's a tad disturbing.
Yes, very. You have a group of them, that are up in the sky and moving and everything. Then you have these ones that peel off and just hover over towns. Now, that is disturbing, very much so. I think now it is possible that our government may have an idea of what these are, but they're not saying at this point. I think they want to make sure, possibly. On the other hand, maybe the other side of it is nobody seems to know anything of what these could be. So, and what bothers me is are they drones? Do they know this for a fact? They may look like a drone, but are they? Another good reason maybe to get them.
What if they're like little spaceships?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why, they may, and they're not any drone that I've ever seen myself.
No.
So, maybe it might be a good idea for them to get a hold of one if they can. That's the thing. Would they be able to? Maybe we know for sure what was going on then. So, it's just all. It's just.
Well, what I want to know too, like, if anybody tried to get in like
little
gliders.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, what was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You can get up to them.
Michelle, did you hear that?
It was like,
What was that?
It was like a frequency thing. Dakota heard it on the phone.
playing gotcha a studio thing, and then I heard.
You didn't hear that? It was on my.
What was that?
It was like a screeching frequency thing.
Yeah.
Well, I heard something. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Very loud.
Very loud, she said.
Oh, back in our show again.
Yeah, yep.
Hi,
Okay.
guys.
Hello.
Bring some coffee.
Yes.
If you're bored.
Please.
You're not bored.
Yeah, make it fresh, please, while you're at it. Fresh coffee, please. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that was bizarre. Again.
That's like McDonald's. Get you some fries.
Yeah, there you go. So that was like a frequency sound, is what that was.
Yeah, like a squelching.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of sound like a screech.
Yeah.
Like something kind of like broke and something screeched.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like.
Because Dakota right away jumped up. What was that?
It wasn't me, of course, because I was just like
weird.
being back in.
Of course it is. We're on the air. We have these weird things happen.
But especially when we do encounters in Ecto.
Yes.
And Plant POB.
Yes. Yes.
Their favorite ones to listen to.
That was me. I would have straight grabbed them.
But yeah, most definitely, guys. Look to the sky. Tell us what you think.
Yes.
Tell us what you think. Do you think we're safe with these things out there? What is going on? Why are they not trying to do something about it?
Yeah. Apparently they are, but I don't know if they know what to do because they have no idea what they're dealing with.
But
According.
like I said, our government is never been shy about anything. Why
Yeah.
would they not just
Yeah.
get up a helicopter
I
and
agree.
just go shine a light on these things? Like, okay, what the hell are they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not try to shoot one down themselves?
Yeah. That may be what they end up
That
doing.
first.
Yeah. Okay. Any updates? Did you have any updates about what they're seeing
No,
yet?
not yet. It's just same stuff. That
Okay.
there's lights going on,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But still no information on what they are. So
No. No.
everybody, stay tuned. Keep us informed.
Yes.
Post pictures to the website, whatever you need to do, to our Facebook page.
Yes.
I want to know what this is.
Yeah. Please let us know. Let us know what you're seeing, what you may think it is, whatever. We'll keep everybody updated as we get information. So again, if you've just tuned in, we've been talking about the mysterious lights, drone, and I use quotations because they're assuming they're drones. They haven't seen one up close.
Exactly.
They are assuming they are drones, up to 30 of them that have been hovering over Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas now, apparently. So,
Yes. So it's moving.
and this has been going on since, I think since like the 23rd of December, right before Christmas. So,
Yep.
a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now.
So what is that, 9 days?
Yeah.
9 days has been going on.
In a row, every night. So, it's kind of a...
And it's gone from Colorado, Nebraska, and now Kansas.
Yep,
So it's heading east. And plus their house is heading to New Jersey.
right.
So I don't know if they're related, not related, but
Yeah, I don't think they are. Maybe it's just
it's
coincidence.
pretty bizarre to me, though.
Yeah, it is bizarre. It is bizarre.
The
Totally.
one in Kansas, I think, might be related. I just read that. It sounds very much the same thing.
Yeah. There you go then. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, yes, please get us the info if you can.
And if nobody doesn't know, Kansas is also flat, by the way.
Yeah. Again, why are they picking these flat areas that have nothing there? That is strange. Remote areas, there's not anything
Yeah.
there to speak of.
There's nothing up there.
I'm going to talk to some friends who live in the Oklahoma Panhandle and try to get them to
Okay.
kind of look around too to see it, because Oklahoma and Texas Panhandle you can see for miles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good idea.
Nice.
Good idea. Maybe we can get some more.
Watchdogs. I've lived all over, so I'm going to get some watchdogs across the country and see if we can't get anything. North, south, east, west. If you see something, let us know.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Hear anything, see anything.
Report it.
Yep. If there's something we haven't talked about this, let us know. We want to know what's going on out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, and is this an impact on the American people? Not so much like physically, but I mean, is it like an impact on their privacy? Are we being watched? Are we being,
Yeah.
studied? What is going on?
Exactly. Exactly. So, crazy stuff.
Whatever this is, are we being systematically watched, or is it some kind of test by our government? Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, which who are, by the way, are denying anything that they haven't a clue what's going on.
Yes,
So,
but like I said, they also deny things, lots of things that turn out to be true and stuff.
yeah. So there you go.
So I don't trust them either.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, please.
These areas, I don't understand why. I mean, another person here seems to think it's some kind of private company doing it,
Yeah,
but nobody's come forward.
right. Exactly. They basically have said all the same things, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What do you think is going? What do you honestly think?
Me?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's our government testing capabilities of something, and they chose a pretty remote area where it's sparsely populated,
Uh-huh.
and I think that they chose it there because it's flat enough, but it's also hilly enough to where they can test equipment to check in dips and stuff like that in the land that I think they're doing in the grid system. Why they're testing it, I don't know. I do think it's one of ours.
That's
just
possible.
I think it's something that we're testing there out in the open because they have to.
Very well could be. I
And
don't
maybe
know.
hovering above the town to be able to test movement and things like that. That to me, you know me, I'm more of a make sense kind of person. I know I jump down the rabbit hole sometimes.
Right.
Like, oh my God, they're watching. I mean, I really do think this is one of ours.
It
And even
could be.
even the government people on the ground don't necessarily have to know it's one of ours.
That's very true. That's
You
very
know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah, they would even tell that one senator, or he was a chief of something.
Yeah, all they have is orders. Hey, go
Right.
check this out.
Yeah,
You know, when in fact it could be one that they don't know.
right. Yep, very true. On a need-to-know
Yeah.
basis.
Well, I mean, what do you think it is?
I agree with you mostly, but it worries me that they're saying no. We have no idea. It's not ours.
Yeah.
And that kind of worries me. It's like, well, who the hell's doing it then? Or are we? But like I said, they put the word drone in there. I think too quick. This is what they're assuming
Yeah.
they are. So
Yeah, just because it looks like it does, don't mean it is.
exactly. And it's not doesn't look like any drone I've seen personally, but maybe. So, is it a drone? I don't know. It may not be. That's the thing. It may not be.
Like I said, I definitely think that we know what, like, our top dog government knows what it is.
Yeah, it's possible.
I'm not saying that the lower government does,
Right.
but I'm saying I really do think, like, we know what it is. Because they're not worried enough, and that's what bothers me. There hasn't been a helicopter sent up. There hasn't been, because to me this is a personal, this is an invasion of our airspace.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they're not concerned about it. Like, they haven't sent any video. Because if it was something, like, if this was over D.C., they would have already had this thing on the ground, pummeled, and trying to figure out what the hell it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are they not even worried about this? This is what bothers me.
Yeah.
That there should have already been a helicopter in the air. There should have been lights shined on these things.
Has there been though that we don't know of? I don't know if we know everything yet.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I mean? That they should have already had one in their grasp.
Oh yeah.
They should have already known what the hell it is.
Yeah.
If that not should have happened a few days ago.
Well, they just got there. Haven't they just got there though? Has a big.
That's what they're saying, but it's like, I just don't understand why even local yokels didn't do this. They've got helicopters. Why did nobody? Denver claims that they were the first to report it. Well, why didn't they send their news helicopter out there?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's almost like it was purposely, like a story was being purposely spun.
Yeah, it could be.
That's kind of, you know, I'm very suspicious.
Oh well, yeah. Well, you have to be. You have to be. I really think you have to be. You
Maybe
can't.
still think that he would have already let this thing go on this long without knowing for 100% what they are.
Yeah, let's not call them drones, unless you know for a fact they are.
Yeah.
You know? That's what kind of bothers me. They're already labeling it. They don't even know what it is.
Yeah,
Apparently.
By the size of it, they're about a 6-foot span.
Yeah.
You know.
So, yeah.
Well, that's not your average drone that you can just go get from the store. You know.
Exactly.
Somebody had to have a pretty large chunk of money
Yeah.
to have 17 to 30.
Yeah, that's another thing. Those are not cheap. Yes, exactly.
So unless Richard Branson's out there screwing around with toys.
Yeah, expensive toys.
Unless it's him, I don't know who else it would be besides their government. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I wish I did. But like I said, let's not, I'm not going to jump the gun and say they are drones, because we don't know. They look like them, maybe, but are they? We don't know. I think maybe that could be why they're hesitating, because they don't know that it's for sure, That's the only thing I can figure out of why they would even, not do anything.
And they're observing.
Yes.
When the hell, yeah. There's an invasion of our airspace, a possible attack on American people, with what, even though they're just scanning or whatever, to me, I see that as an attack. It could be, they're trying to take out our grids, they're trying to take out our phone, there could be anything going on.
It's possible.
Observing, believe.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you there. So, yeah.
So there's just some suspicious bullshit going on here. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, there definitely is. I agree with you. Definitely. So, but what it is, we don't know.
There's smoke blowing.
Oh, yeah.
Blowing up the backside is what's going on.
Yeah, you don't, yeah.
Blowing up the backside.
You got that right. So, hope we find out some more info as the days on, the rest of this week. If necessary, we'll come on again. We'll just come on. So.
Oh, yeah. This is just, tonight we were supposed to do the Walking Dead plan, and we chose this instead. So you know that if I'm shooting something over the Walking Dead, that it's pretty important. This is to me something. And people are like, well, why are you so scared of lights? I'm not scared of lights. I'm afraid of who's operating.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're saying these are 6-foot drones. Do you have any idea? 6-foot drones. So, okay, let's do some math here. Let's do some math. Okay, so we have 6-foot drones times 30. So that is 180 feet.
Yes.
That's if they were touching, side by side. So you probably figure there's a foot in between each one, or 2 feet, whatever, probably even 5 to 10 feet. So this is sprawling out 180 feet. And that's if they're side by side.
Right.
So I'm sure there's probably a good 10 feet in between each one of them, judging by the videos. So you're going to add another 300 feet onto that. That's 480 feet.
Yeah.
Going around.
Exactly. There you go.
Of these things traveling together, if not more.
Yeah.
So, judging from the videos that I've seen of the clusters of them, that is covering a good half mile to a mile.
Yes.
Of just these things. So think about that one for a second.
Yeah.
So like a whole mile, nothing but these drones, or whatever they are, these unidentified flying objects. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Okay?
Yeah.
So these UFOs are in the sky, because that doesn't mean they're alien, it just means they're an unidentified flying object, which is pretty much...
Yeah. They are unidentified, so absolutely.
Exactly. So you've got a mile span of these UFOs.
Exactly.
Over Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, and possibly New Jersey. And our government hasn't already figured out what the hell they are yet?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. It's very true. Very true. Oh dear, crazy stuff going
And
on.
like I said, why haven't these news people sent up helicopters?
Yeah.
Why hasn't somebody sent up a helicopter just to get a closer look?
I don't know. That's the question.
Like I said, I smell the aroma of BS in the air.
Could be.
But anyways, I really want answers. I really want to know what they
Yes,
are.
absolutely.
I want to know why the government's listening to our show again.
Yeah, and if you look on any, like the Today Show, if you haven't seen it, stream it. Because people,
Right.
they were on there all over the news, so CNN and all that.
Yeah, so people can obviously see what's going on and form their own opinion, you know?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So, check it out. Anybody, let us know what y'all think. If you're out there and you're seeing this, let us know.
Somebody just sent me a thing
Uh,
that said, go to Google, but don't settle for the first page. It says keep delving.
okay,
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
go ahead.
Let me see what I find. I hate it when people talk in mystery to me like
I know, right?
just tell me what I'm
Cloak and dagger, cloak and dagger.
Why do you gotta do that?
Because it's mysterious.
Okay. I'm thinking this is what they're talking about. UFO stalkers. Okay, so
Okay, what you got?
go to UFOstalker.com.
UFO
Stalker.com.
stalker.
Yeah, STALKER.
Okay. That's what I thought you said. I was making sure.
This happens quite a bit. I
Okay.
did not know. Who knew?
Okay.
And this will tell you things that have happened.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, a boomerang craft with multiple lights was spotted in St. George, Utah on 12/27/2019.
12, 19, 12.
But, yeah, you can scroll down and see a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Texas. 120. 19.
Utah seems to be a popular location
Yeah.
for weird things. But yeah, you can actually click on each one. There's like little UFOs, and you can click on the little UFO to see what it was.
Huh. Interesting. Huh. Oh, there's lots of pages too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm guessing that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So I can.
Huh. Wow.
And just recently, not too long ago, people seen like a meteorite type thing showing up by Texas.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, is this all related? Who knows?
Yeah. Don't know. That's interesting though. Littleton, Colorado. New Year's fireworks in a neighborhood attract strange lights that disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Littleton, Colorado.
That's some crazy stuff, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Interesting.
Anybody with any information, please
Yes.
let us know.
Yeah, please.
Man, we're so excited for this. This is crazy.
I know, right? This is big. This isn't, just a UFO, something was sighted. This is lots of things.
Oh, here's a lady who just posted something in the surroundings. It says, I have been to this ranch in Washington State to watch the unidentified craft was flying over every night. The skies are clear and there should not be craft flying every few minutes over such a remote area. It was really amazing to see in real life. Aircraft flies low and always with a beacon light flashing. This was in December of just this year, just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Now this was in Washington.
Uh-huh. There you go.
So the thing has traveled west.
Yes.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yep. And here it is, 31 ships over ECT. It says I filmed 23rd of December, 2019. You can see 31 of them
Wow.
flying in Washington. I'll send this to you
Okay.
in your messenger.
Okay.
But see this is insane. Sending it right now. They actually have footage of these things moving. Oh my God, they're moving so fast.
Yeah, but holy cow. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah. That's no drone.
No.
This is in eastern Washington.
Yeah, nope, definitely no. Over that ranch in Washington. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. Wow. Crazy. This is something big.
Yeah, there's another guy who said the same thing. Get a drone and send it up and follow them with the camera and see where they go and what the hell they are.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, why didn't anybody else think of that?
I don't know. I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know if they've gotten that far with it yet. I don't know. I have no clue.
Local and federal government authorities say they have no idea where the drones are coming from. They do not appear to be malicious. However, and a drone expert says they appear to be searching or mapping out the area for something.
Yeah. That's the assumption, but nobody, everybody's assuming a lot of things here. There's no doubt there.
Yeah, they're not malicious, but how do you know?
Yeah.
How do you preparing to attack people? How do you know? I want to know what the hell is going on. This is freaking me out.
I know, right?
Especially seeing I'm east of there and they're heading east, kind of freaking me out. There seem to be traveling west-east.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. It's interesting. I don't know. Everything's so, I hate to say it, but it's like everything's up in the air. Yeah, well, yeah, but didn't mean it as a pun. It was just.
I mean, do you see this as an attempted attack, or do you see this as just like people just observing?
Observing.
Or do you think so?
Yeah,
What are
observing.
they observe out there in the middle of freaking
I
nowhere?
don't know, but I think that's what it is. That's what it seems like.
I think it's testing of some sort,
It could well be.
but I don't know what.
I mean, it could be that. I just think they're watching. Whoever this is, that's what it is. For whatever reason. I just don't know.
Yeah, is this an attempted attack on American people, or is this just some government testing thing? Is this somebody just observing? Is this aliens? There's like 10 million questions out there, people.
Oh, yeah. I think if it was some sort of attack, they would have tried something by now. But what's interesting is that this is where the area where a lot of the cattle mutilations occurred. So again, I don't know. That's, again, that's $1 million question. So, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I don't know either. I keep going through stuff here, and it's just like just the same looping story over and over again.
Yeah. Hopefully something will occur in the next couple of days. That,
Yeah, I hope there's something.
Yeah. That will help shed some light on things going on there.
I like that whole drone idea. In a damn drone, follow these bastards, see what's going on. They have to go somewhere. They cannot tell me that with all these people watching, nobody can see where they're going.
Right.
How do they sort of disappear at the same time? So where do they go? Or is it maybe it's another hologram thing?
It's possible. Anything is at this point. That's we're going on
The
assumptions.
hologram can just disappear. They wouldn't know.
No. Wouldn't you be able to?
There's a lot of government land out there too. So.
Very true. The thing is, if it's a hologram, wouldn't she have been able to? The one hovering over that town, wouldn't they be able to tell a little bit? You would think.
But I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out, huh?
Well, we hope so. Better find something out. What's going on? Hopefully we will next couple of days if they're going to do something like that. Yeah. I can't find too much else going on. It's the same story, so.
No, me either. We're just going in circles here. So, and anybody who's just tuning in, we are talking about the lights that lights that
Yes.
supposed drones that have been seen over northeast Colorado and western Nebraska. So, and also lights have been seen in the same things have been seen in Washington and Kansas, and possibly New Jersey. So, eyes to the skies, people. They're traveling.
Yes.
You see these things, try to get some video,
Yeah.
try to figure out what they are, and definitely post it. When you get exposed to whatever it is, needs to be exposed So get live video streaming, whatever you need to do to get this out there. That's what I want to see, is some live video feeds.
Yes, definitely.
Get me live video. I want to see it live.
Yeah, get some video if you can. Absolutely. Post it to our Facebook page, Ecto and Encounters. Encounters and Ecto. I think I always say Ecto and Encounters. But or go to KBLP LLC on Facebook.
Yep, or go to KBLP LLC4 on YouTube.
There you go.
You can go there, you can post stuff, you can do the comments. You can also go to Encounters and Ecto on Facebook. Get you in there, Planet BOB, anywhere. Find us. We'll want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Any information you have. You can also go on those pages to find more information. We'll post it as we get it. So
Yeah. Yes. And if we have to, we'll just pop on the air at one point. So
exactly.
yeah, especially if it's big. This was amazing. Just because I hadn't heard anything. Michelle got a hold of me and said, "Did you hear about this?" I'm like, "No."
Well, my sister had told me about it. She's like, "Hey, when we used to live up there in Colorado, they're seeing these lights," and I kind of take it like, just like, yeah, or whatever, you know. I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably two lights in the sky.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
glow in the dark shot stuff. But then I started reading that, and I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah, not
it's
two.
everywhere.
They're up to 30. It's like, whoa. That's not no. Definitely big news. Big news. Up to 30 of them. That is a lot.
Yeah. So like I said, these things had to have been covering like a half mile up to a mile, depending on how far they were spaced apart in the sky. So imagine.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But I know I'm kind of the updates are dwindling now. So
Yeah.
as like, people fall asleep or something. So. But yeah, people, if you have any information, please give it to us.
Yeah, please.
And we'll go on the air to where we have. We'll bring it live to you. So, all right. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm got the same things you have. So yeah, no, nothing else at this point.
All righty.
So.
Y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Keep us posted. Keep you posted, and we'll let you know as it happens.
Absolutely. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! You might be watched by aliens. Woohoo!
Yeah. We're bringing it in with a bang. Boom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good job. All right. So
Okay.
we'll talk to y'all later.
All right. Night, guys. Peace out, y'all.
All right.